destiny that brings us here together. A friendship that's so strong it lasts forever. Despite these challenges and roadblocks in our way, I'll always have your back no matter what they say. So stand with me and face our final moment. We'll choose a choice to carry us on through this.
Last time on Choose a Choice, our heroes bravely attempted to fight off Laserman and the dog in their motel room. Unfortunately, due to some very impressive arm cannon shots and some very disturbing moments from the dog involving some sniffing, they gave up and decided instead to cut their losses and go with Laserman and the dog to their employer's place of residence. Janet, Mark II, was busy trying to kill the driver. We'll never know what she was trying to do. She tried to do something, it didn't work. We all ended up in a limousine driving to the fanciest part of the city. And when we all pulled into the driveway, we noticed that it was Sienna's, my childhood home, that we ran into. And it was, in fact, the Bellinghams who hired Laserman and the dog, and who we are now going to have a confrontation with. Everyone is very excited for this moment.
I don't know that I would say everyone is very excited.
Nope, that was sarcasm.
As I walk in the door, I
see.
say, "Wow, guys, I'm very excited for this moment."
No, you already walked in the
We
door
already
last
walked in.
episode.
Yeah,
It's too late.
I'm retconning that. Actually, no, I meant the door to the sitting room.
It's actually the parlor that you guys are in right now.
Sorry,
Oh.
I meant the door to the parlour, as our friends across the pond spell it.
So in the parlor, there's the drink cart where Sienna is currently filling a tumbler.
Drink,
Yep.
not the cringy blog, but rather the.
I mean, she might have a cringy blog. We don't know.
She definitely does, but she wouldn't tell anyone about it.
There are several Davenports and ottomans. What else goes in a fancy
Can
parlor?
you remind me what a Davenport is?
It's a couch. It's just a dumb word for a couch.
Yeah,
And
it's an
do
old
the
timey-
Ottomans refer to people of Ottoman Empire descent?
No. Ottoman is a kind of furniture. It's like a.
Well,
it's like
it
a
could
low...
be somebody of Ottoman Empire descent.
No. It's a. And in this case, it's a furniture.
Okay.
A low kind of stool-like, couch-like thing.
Footrest.
And when you say stool,
Yeah, that's fair. When you say stool, what do you mean by stool?
Why is English like this?
I mean, a bowel excretion.
Oh, it's just
all
a
over the
turd.
floor.
It's just a bunch of
Just
turds.
everywhere. It's everywhere, and it's definitely human in origin.
Guys, this
and I
stool is
give you-
everywhere, and it's definitely human in origin.
I give you one
gonna-
guess to figure out who it was.
I'm grabbing the dog,
I shoot
man
the
by
dog.
the scruff of the neck, and pushing his face into it so that he learns not to do it again.
Oh no!
No,
Scatological
that's
humor gets
not
silenced.
that's not the kind of stool that this is. These are just like footrest couch things. Oh, there's also divans.
Love a good divan.
That's the fancy mustard, right?
No, that's Dijon. There's also Dijon.
Oh, nice.
I only wish you had said that in your character voice.
Well, that would imply that Alton is there giving us a live tour.
Sketch is blindfolded and asking random people to describe the room to him.
And over
Wait, are we
here, you'll
blindfolded?
see the divans and the Dijon mustard, says the butler droid, who is giving you an impromptu tour of the parlor.
Oh, thanks for pointing those out. I always get those words confused.
Oh my gosh.
Anytime. Do you have any questions about the residence?
Yes. Are we blindfolded or not? Because I don't remember that.
You are
I
not
just-
blindfolded. I have not put a blindfold on your face.
No one's
Thank you.
blindfold.
You want a blindfold? I can put a blindfold on you.
Nope. I the voices in my head mentioned something about blindfolds, and I didn't know what was real because for reasons you can't understand as a someone who's not me. Anyways,
I
See,
hate
we've-
it when
we've-
people are as someone who's not me.
We've been in this room for about a minute and a half, but it seems like you guys have been absent for like 2 weeks.
it feels like 3, let me tell you.
Well,
Time
I'm
flies.
going... what was that?
Oh, I said time flies when you're having fun. I'm loving this.
I'm
having a blast.
I'm so glad you're having fun, Sienna.
Yeah, where are my parents?
Have you thrown back the shot yet?
Oh, yeah, I'm on my second.
Oh, dang.
Only your second?
Only my second. We've only been in here for a minute and a half. Like, yeah.
You got to work up to taking it, and
Those-
then you
those
got
are
to
rookie
deal with
numbers.
the consequences of taking it.
You got to
before
pump
you
those
can
numbers
repeat.
I'm working on it.
So I will go get your parents, Miss Sienna.
Oh man, I was hoping you'd get my parents.
No, Janet, you don't have parents.
Do you have parents?
No. And the butler droid slumps over, like, kind of sad.
Oh man.
It's okay. Parents kind of suck sometimes.
Are you sure?
Yes, I would
Maybe we
trade
could
spots
take
with
his
you.
parents.
You would want to be a butler robot?
No, just in the parent department.
Oh. The butler robot slumps over, even more dejected. I will go get Miss Sienna's parents. And it leaves the room.
Now I feel kind of bad for messing with it with the doormat last time.
Oh, it enjoyed that. 100%.
It's just a little bit insecure about its lack of parents. Then. Okay, I'd like to look for the entrances and exits in the room.
Okay, so there's the door that you came in through, the parlor door. It's kind of these two sliding French doors that partition the parlor from the entry hall. Across the room from there are doors leading out to one of the porches, and there's a third exit leading to what looks to be, as far as you can see, a small library with real paper books.
Okay, and do I see, like, are there guards blocking any of those doors, or is it very low key?
No, I mean, there's nothing like super obvious. There's no like obvious armed guards or anything like that. If you want to roll research, I would let you, or actually no, I'll let you roll notice to check and see what kind of security measures are present in the room.
I was looking at first and second hand sources when I found out that there were guards present in the room. Okay. Alton, I'd actually like to talk to Sienna as a first hand source.
Okay. If you do
Hey,
that, I'll
Sienna.
give you a +2 on your research roll.
Great, because I'm not trained in it. Sienna, you were here in this room with me. What, did you see any armed guards when you were here right now with me in the room?
Are you okay? No, I don't see anything. Are you asking, like, if my parents typically have armed guards stationed around? Are you asking about the security measures?
Yes, I'm doing research about the security measures.
Okay. I mean, yeah, obviously, like, there's security. Feel free to stop me, Alton. Obviously, there's security in this house. I mean, have you seen, like, the furniture and the paintings? Like, everything's expensive. But we don't have, like, guards or anything. Just a lot of cameras, sensors. I mean, the household staff are all androids, so they can help take care of intruders pretty quickly.
Very cool. Thanks for sharing your knowledge for historical research purposes.
Do you need to be charged again?
There's lots of things I could be charged with.
Oh my goodness.
But right now, my battery level is pretty good.
Okay.
That's a technical term.
Pretty good, TM.
That implies that the company that originally manufactured the Janet Mark II units had like different charge levels that they had trademarked with certain brand
sure.
names.
Pretty good. Not so hot. Feeling down.
Little bit
Been better.
depressy.
The lowest one's called beep bo bo.
Hey, what's your
I
battery
don't actually
level at?
power off
It's
at
a
that point. I
beep,
just
bop,
have to make it.
Wait, did you just die? No, my battery's just critically beep bop bop.
I hate this world that we've created.
I just love it.
Hey, at least it's not Kentucky Slim World.
Yeah.
Well, technically,
No.
same universe.
No.
This is Kentucky
American.
Slim universe, but it's not Kentucky Slim world.
There's multiple planets, and we're not on that one right now.
I gotta talk to Dr. Brow and see if he can make me a portal to Kentucky Slim World.
He doesn't do interdimensional travel, just time travel.
Janet, your
I rolled a 3 -2 because I'm not trained, +2 again. So
okay, yeah, you don't see any obvious security measures. You'll have to take Sienna at her word.
darn it! If only I had multiple sources. Okay.
Just be sure to cite them.
Yeah, right.
What format?
And Chicago, because it's historical.
Okay.
What was I saying before this?
The butler android went out to go get the parents. We were left alone briefly. We saw that there was a library full of books with real paper. That was it. I yield my time to other people.
Oh, I was gonna say, speaking of Brow, you guys, actually, Sketch Thompson, you get an incoming call on your holograph device.
Cool. I answer it.
Hey, it's Brow. Is
Oh,
this
hey, Brow.
Is this Sketch Thompson?
This isn't a great time. We're about to enter some high stakes negotiations. But
Hey, hold on. Brow, is your first name Mono?
Is that the answer?
No, I'm trying to compose myself because I have to get into his character voice again. Okay. Yes, my first name is Mono. What about it?
I was just wondering. I thought it would be just an interesting name with no other meaning or hilarity to it. Just for another question, is your middle name Uni?
No, I don't have a middle name.
Okay.
do Adenians have hair?
Not in the same way that humans have hair. No.
That was out of character, by the way.
Well, I'm treating it like it was in character, and it's kind of weird that you're asking about that, but I'm happy to talk. I mean, I am the premier medical expert on Adenians, so...
Well, I'm 15 and I'm starting to wonder about some things, and I thought maybe you could answer some questions, but maybe I'll think some.
Take it back. Take it back.
I'm happy to answer your questions, but I was... Well, since you're about to go into high-stakes negotiations, maybe this isn't the time.
Hey,
Yeah,
Adenian
that's a good
doctor,
point.
how's my body going to change during puberty? Why don't we talk about it here in this public place with
I've been
everybody
noticing
else?
I've been getting really sweaty around girls.
Sorry to speak over you, Berkeley. This is so funny.
If I might, you may want to use some deodorant before you go into high-stakes negotiation, if you haven't already.
That's weird. My guide to adventure survival didn't mention anything about deodorant.
Well,
Alton, you gave him a book called Gas?
Yeah,
why
ask
wouldn't
Gas.
I? It's the Adventure Survival School Guide to Adventure Survival.
That stinks.
It helps me remember it.
Okay, sorry. I'll stop interrupting now. Berkeley, this is great, and I like where it's going.
I don't.
Do you have a question, Brow, or are you just calling to chat? We're kind of in a
well-
situation here.
No, I just wanted to make sure you guys were okay. You just left so suddenly after all the shooting and stuff. I was just there playing chess and
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you were really helpful in that situation. Thank you
Well,
so much.
look, it just seemed like a personal matter. I didn't want to interfere.
Okay.
Yeah, we got personally taken by some people, and now we're at Sienna's house.
Well, to me, it looked like you agreed to go with them after some negotiation.
Yeah, we did, but no thanks to you, so.
I'm not exactly a high-stakes negotiator. I think Sketch is
Nobody
the expert
is.
on that one.
No,
Also,
he's not.
Sketch, why did you put me on speakerphone?
Does this holograph have a different mode?
I feel like holograph is pretty public. How else would he answer a holograph?
That's a really good question.
I mean,
Maybe-
you should really invent them that you can just shine straight into your eyes. That would be cool.
Yeah, like straight into your eyes or like hold up
Yeah,
beside
like-
your face and like
you can
only
still
have
definitely
audio.
shine it straight in your
Yeah,
eye.
it's like the sun when I was a kid.
You stared directly into the sun?
What kind
Yeah.
of idiot?
Did you not?
No.
Wow, some childhood you had.
Yes, I did have quite a childhood. Especially being able to see was quite helpful. Well, anyway, I just wanted to call and make sure that you guys were not dead yet.
Yeah,
No,
not yet.
dead.
Okay, well that's good. Let me know if anything weird happens, or if you need any like teleporty stuff.
Did you rebuild the teleporter?
No, but I built another one.
You what? Already?
Well, the Dream Station beds were just sitting there, and you guys weren't using any
Hasn't
of
it
them
been like
anymore.
6 hours?
I mean, yeah.
What are
So-
you doing with us, man? You should be changing the world.
Well,
So hold on, you spent months developing that, and you just rebuilt it again in 6 hours out of spare parts from dream beds.
yes. It took a long time to figure out how to do it the first time, but once you'd done it,
Have you guys never actually paid attention to how they fix ships in any good sci-fi story? Oh no, the supercritical piece of the engine that is highly specialized and can only be found in this one spot broke. What are we gonna do? Oh, it's only been 20 minutes and I had an arc welder. It's fixed. Yay!
Yeah, but-
Chemistry doesn't matter.
But usually the protagonist goes and does a side quest to kill time. Haven't you seen The Mandalorian?
Okay, that's fair. I did
Those are
when I
very
was
rare
doing my
tapes.
research. That's all I have. Sorry.
it was a good bit. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Okay, so thanks for letting us know about the teleportation. Love you lots. Sketch hang up.
I hang up.
The image of Brow just immediately disappears as he's like, no, wait,
Do you think that was important?
We can call him
Yeah.
back if it was important.
Sketch, call him back.
I'll just text him.
Yeah, who does he think he is doing a hologram call? He's like so old.
You kids and your newfangled texting. Back in my day, we used to talk to each other in person. And we didn't spend all our time inside playing video games.
Janet, you're not a person.
That is very hurtful.
No, I just mean like you're not a...
You're not a perfect person.
There's many things I wish I didn't do. So I want to say before I go, I found a reason for me
All right, I think it's time for some plot development.
to change who I used to be.
as Janet and Quest Jenkins are having this tender karaoke moment,
Singing Hoobastank, a 2,000-year-old ancient folk song.
2,000-year-old ancient folk song by Hoobastank. The butler droid comes in and says, announcing Miss Bellingham.
Forgot their names for a
It's
moment.
kind of a long pause. How long have you been working here?
My battery is at percent.
Oh, I thought you just died right there.
No, it's just critically
Did he just, or what? Did he actually die then?
The butler droid just like falls over.
Oh my goodness.
It's
Well,
totally
I
out of
wouldn't
power.
trust that. If he was actually out of power, he wouldn't have been able to get through the last one.
Sienna, where's the... Where are the plugs? Should I plug this thing in? It might be a good bargaining chip for our high-stakes negotiation.
No, it's fine.
More of a
We have-
slice of bargaining chip.
Okay,
have-
that's fair.
We have other butler droids. He's not the only one.
But isn't it
but-
inconvenient to have him just laying on the floor here?
Just kick him.
That might set a weird tone for our high-stakes negotiations.
Well, I mean, sorry, I don't know how to whisper in my character voice, but if I could, I would be whispering this. It would kind of set a tone of like ruthlessness, which might be actually pretty advantageous to appear untouchable or something like tough.
Oh, dang, that's true. And then I kick it with my peg leg, so it's really loud.
When you kick it with your peg leg, it does set a tone for the high stakes negotiation, as the metal case of the butler droid resonates and just kind of gives you like a 440 hertz tone.
Nice.
No,
That's,
that's very precise.
Yeah.
I don't
Middle C?
know what that means.
No. It's actually A.
It's an A.
What?
It's the Canadian note. A.
Oh my gosh.
What is happening? Okay, someone just explain hertz to me like really fast.
Okay, so
Cycles
It's
per
AutoZone
second.
where the autos go. Oh, sorry, no. That's their competitor. Hertz,
hertz is a measurement of wave frequency. So 440 hertz means that the wave is like going up and down 440 times per second. And that basically by common consent has ended up being identified as the note A in Western music.
yeah, so like
Okay.
middle A on a piano.
Like A above middle C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it above or is it below?
I don't remember.
I don't know. Whichever
don't
one is
remember
440 hertz when you measure it, that's the one that's...
That's the one.
Yeah. That's the one that it is.
Okay. So this note rings out. What happens next?
So when that note rings out, another butler droid comes in and says, thank you for notifying me that one of my workers has ran out of batteries. I'll get them to the charging station right away. And it basically grabs the butler droid, lifts it above his head, and wheels out of the room to take it.
He doesn't WWE body slam him onto the floor.
He suplexes him out of the room to the charging station.
Dang, I thought my thing was cool. I should have tried picking it up. That was way cooler.
And here comes the lead butler with a steel chair.
And
No
into the
steel
room.
chairs in a place like this.
And into the room walks Mrs. Bellingham, Sienna's mother, whose first name I don't know.
Does Sienna know?
You didn't ask me to make that up.
I didn't ask her to make it up, so
No. I mean, like, are we gonna go like in canon that you never actually knew your parents' first names?
That would be
I
great.
think-
Refer to them as Mrs. and Mr.
Yeah, I think that'd be super awesome.
I don't want to put that in your mouth though.
No, I think I know their names. They're
Okay.
they're famous enough.
You think you know their names.
You're right. I know the names that they told me they are.
Which I guess is just true of all people, right?
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Barack Hussein Obama.
or Quest Jenkins.
Yeah, his real name's Questicle this whole time. and
It's
we didn't
it's
even know.
Questicle Wankins.
Copyright infringement.
Take that back.
Okay, sorry. So she walks in.
Yeah, she walks into the room and says, Sienna, we were hoping you'd come home, but we certainly weren't expecting you so soon, especially not after that last message that you sent.
Yeah. Well, you sent someone with an arm cannon after me and my friends, so I figured it was maybe time to drop by and say, hey, F off, you know?
Those guys. We hired them like a long time ago. And honestly, we thought they died. There was the wreckage of the car and the butler droid, and their bodies were never found. Was this whole thing?
I feel like you can't really, like, if you don't see a body, especially in science fiction, you can't say they're dead.
Yes, but we don't live in science fiction, Mr. Mustache Cape Man.
Yeah,
Her name
that's
is
his name.
Quest Jenkins. Nice to make your acquaintance. And I kiss her hand.
Oh my god.
I did not offer my hand to be kissed.
Grabbed it
You
anyway.
had to crouch down to her pocket to get to it.
She pulls her hand away and looks very concerned. She like pulls a little bell out of her pocket and rings it, and then puts it back into her pocket, and two butler droids come into the room and kind of scooch you away from her.
All I can say is she's definitely not ready to meet the dog.
Yeah, does she realize who she hired?
I don't think they did.
I hired a repo man by the name of Laser Man, and
Oh, that's right. The dog is subcontracted.
Oh, yeah.
he said he'd find my daughter.
Well, he did. Congratulations. Can we go
Oh.
now?
Wait. So you're saying that he fulfilled the contract, even though he's dead?
He's not dead.
The thing is, he didn't die, which is why I just said that thing about you can't count on somebody being dead if you don't see the body.
Oh, right. Sorry, I wasn't really listening. I was distracted by how strange your sense of fashion is.
It's okay. Not everybody understands my genius.
You can just ignore anything else he says
Oh, good. Thank you.
for the
I
conversation.
didn't want to offend you by not liking your friends.
I mean, sometimes I don't like them either, so you know.
Oh, okay. Well, now that that's out of the way, butler, would you pour me a brandy? And the butler comes over to Sienna by the drink cart and starts pouring a brandy for Mrs. Bellingham.
So this wasn't supposed to be like we come in and have a drink with you. I just came so that we wouldn't get killed by the laser cannon, but we really would like to go now.
Well, not so fast, darling. I mean, you've only just come home. I want to meet you and, well, re-meet you. I don't know. You seem to have changed a lot in the time you've been gone, and you've picked up some strange friends that I'd like to get to know as well. Don't be off in such a hurry.
I must, unfortunately, be off in such a hurry. You didn't really bother to know me earlier. I don't think you need to now. So...
Okay, fair enough. Your father and I made our share of mistakes as you were growing up, but come on, just for the evening. We have a gala tonight, and it would be wonderful if you could meet some of the higher-ups.
I would love to attend your gala.
No. Oh.
There
Or
is
it
free
a gala?
food.
Oh, I would extra love to attend, m'lady.
She doesn't even look at you or respond to you. And what about you, young man? You have such a smart little school uniform on.
Sorry, I'm trying to think of what he would say to initiate high-stakes negotiations.
Alton, I gotta say, I thought you were gonna say, you have such a shiny leg.
That would have been great, but no.
Excuse me, I will tell you who I am when I'm ready to tell you who I am. What will you give me in return?
An invitation to tonight's gala.
Fair enough. You can write it out to Sketch Thompson.
Okay. A roundabout way of learning one's name, but then again, effective. And, your android,
An android is better than an ordroid, am I right? And instead of or.
My favorite is the not droid.
Yeah, thanks, Berkeley.
personally,
got
I
you.
prefer an Exor droid.
Yeah,
Ooh, those are good.
We can cut this. Just go back to the regular
Yeah.
thing.
Please do. Oh my gosh.
Your android looks like it's seen some much lovelier days than this.
And lovelier houses. Hi, I'm Janet.
I like it.
I choke on my drink when Janet says that.
Wow, quite the group you are. What do you guys all do together again? Are you like some kind of one of those hippie communes?
No.
No, we do murder
we're
and
not,
steal.
not a hippie group.
Well, we're not Sketch. We're not at all what those kinds of people would do.
Let me ask you this, Mrs. Bellingham. What's your favorite weed?
What?
I don't have one.
That's the wrong answer. In our commune, we prefer space weed.
Oh. Is this the kind of riffraff you've been living with, Sienna?
Okay, first of all, you don't need to call them riffraff. Only I get to do that. Secondly, yes, okay, this is what I've been doing. And I am enjoying my life right now. And I don't need your judgment or your commentary. And again, thank you so much for the invitation, but we really are going to be going, and we're not going to be staying for that.
They're all so heavily armed, too. Is that really necessary?
Yes?
I mean, it is a little bit. We do murder and commit crimes for a living.
No, we
You
don't.
do what?
No,
Yeah.
we don't.
Wait, are you bounty hunters?
No.
Sienna, you've gone and got yourself mixed up with bounty hunters. In a time like this,
In a time like what?
you know fully well that Photonic Corporation is taking all of the bounty hunters that they can find and, well, removing them from the picture.
Wait, we're taking pictures later?
So? No.
So I'm worried about you.
You are not. You're not worried about me. You've never been worried about me before.
I mean, I think that's a little unfair to say. I've at least been a little worried about you before.
Sure, you were worried that I wouldn't show up to your, photo op.
Well, that and that you weren't, reaching your full potential and trying hard in school or things like that.
Well, this again. Okay.
Look, just give it a chance. Just one evening. You haven't even seen your father yet, and you're already dashing out the door.
Yeah, I didn't really want to see either of you. I just did this so that we wouldn't die by laser cannon.
Okay, well, that's a decent motivation, but, now that you're here...
Now that I'm here, we're leaving, right, guys? We're leaving?
When in Chrome.
I didn't want to come at all.
I
Right,
gave
so-
you an
I
invitation,
think the
Sketch
general
Thompson.
consensus is that we're just here so we don't get fined, kind of thing. So
So that's it then? You're just going to leave? Again?
Yeah.
Well, that's really a shame. I had thought that we could try just once more.
No, I think you ran out of chances a long time ago. So, we're gonna go.
Well, I suppose I can't stop you.
Do you have any food for the road?
No, but if you stay for the gala, there's plenty of food at the gala, and drink and opportunities to meet people who need jobs done.
Speaking of jobs and also bounty hunters, what's professionally your justification for being able to hire a repo man who ostensibly does the same job that we do in a time like this? You seem pretty upset at Sienna, but we're both dipping in the same pot here in terms of general work content and requirements.
Well, how do you explain the finer points of stratified classes to an android? It's kind of like...
I don't know. Maybe a stratified class could do it.
Well, I could provide a stratified class if you want.
That was supposed to be a burn on you, you're not part of the stratified class because you can't explain it.
Oh, I thought that was like a school joke, like a class on stratified classes called a stratified
I only make
class.
school jokes about ass. Everything else is just serious.
I thought it was a programming joke, like you made a class called Stratified.
It seems that there are many interpretations to what this android says. Is the android some kind of seer android?
Yes.
No.
I'm a mystic. I'm a
Oracle.
soothsayer.
Or like
Sooth.
or like a mistake.
Sooth.
Well, I suppose I'd better get back to work if you guys are just going to leave then. Goodbye, Sienna. I hope you come back with less of an attitude next time. And
Well,
and she leaves the room.
okay. Well, sorry everyone for this little detour, but we can go on and head on out and be on our merry way.
I feel like that was some good negotiating. Good job, guys.
Sketch, you didn't say... Okay.
We got to leave.
Can I
That's
see
what we
your
wanted.
Yep.
If that had gone south, we could be in jail right now.
Well, let's not
Could
say
we?
that too loudly, Sketch.
I thought for sure we were gonna like get betrayed when we didn't agree to like play
I
along.
mean, I don't think we know that we haven't been betrayed.
She might be hitting the betray button right now.
Yeah, she could have a betray button hidden anywhere in the household.
I hear you talking about me pressing the betrayal button.
Is your office just like right there?
No, it's
I'm
upstairs,
gonna
but I
walk
have
over
a
to where I
PA.
hear-
She does this all the time. It's so annoying.
You have a physician's assistant? Is she
No.
like relaying info?
No, it's like it's part of the security system, okay? I can hear what is happening in any given room of the manor.
Well, stop eavesdropping.
I'm not eavesdropping. You're on my property. I can listen to whatever I want on my property.
Yes, but technically we are under the eaves of your house.
Well, the
What?
eaves aren't dropping.
Oh,
I mean, maybe they are. I don't know.
You guys are really strange, and I rescind my invitation to the gala.
No, I told you my name for nothing.
now we must honor Ron Swanson's fine heritage and destroy you to remove that knowledge from your brain.
Please don't destroy me. I don't think that's a good
That's
idea.
definitely out of character.
Wait, yeah, let's go.
Next scene.
Okay, so you guys leave the
Hang
house?
No, I have one more thing
Okay.
to say to her. Since you have the ability to listen to like anything happening in your house, you should definitely listen to what the dog is doing right now.
Who is the dog?
What is the dog doing?
What is... We have a dog? I didn't think we could legally own a dog.
Just go ahead and pipe yourself into that entranceway and enjoy the sweet, sweet auditory revelations of the dog. Wait, what?
No.
So those slurping sounds were Quest Jenkins imitating what he thinks the dog were up to.
That's exactly what I think the dog is up to.
As you leave the room and go into the entry hall, you see that neither Laserman nor the dog are anywhere to be seen.
Oh my gosh, it's a trap. They're gonna kill us all. We really need to run, or they'll freaking kill us
Kind
all.
of screwed the pooch on this one. Hey?
Not again. That's it. You can't use that joke anymore.
Really screwed the pooch by saying that joke again.
Okay, I'm gonna advance to the door and take a quick peek through the what I assume to be the glass viewport.
Yes, there is like one of those look through the door and see who's on the other side fish eye lenses.
Nice.
As you look out there, Laserman is standing on the front lawn with his hand over his face, just in the biggest face palm you've ever seen. And the dog is doing something on the lawn.
What is he doing on the lawn?
Leaving
Making
a
more ottomans.
deposit.
He has donated another stool to the house.
He's busy building furniture.
There you go.
He's just crouching there with a little IKEA stool.
Janet, are you going to go out
You
the
can-
door or what?
I'm just because they can't see what's happening. Well, I was gonna go out the door, but I don't know if I want to interrupt this shall we say sensitive moment for the dog right now.
Okay.
Um,
I
He's
don't
just
wanna know
building
what that
furniture. I don't know what the issue is.
We can go out one of the back doors. I'll take you.
Great, good. Yes.
Does Janet actually stutter? Great,
I don't-
good. Yes.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
that.
that's canon.
As you guys go through the house towards the back door, you pass through the main kitchen where you see hustle and bustle of several chef droids preparing for the evening's festivities. And you pass through sort of a ballroom kind of looking place. It's, a very large area for parties. And behind the ballroom, there are, an entire wall's worth of these sliding glass panels that can open up, and you can go out into the property of the Bellinghams. And back there you see a swimming pool and gardens and just, very, very nicely kept estate.
Wow, Sienna, I can't believe you grew up here.
Yeah, crazy.
You came out so scrappy. Like in a cool way.
How is that cool? You just insulted me so badly.
Like you... Never mind.
Are you going through puberty
Berkeley.
sketch? Is it hard for you to
flirting
talk to
game
girls?
needs work.
Son, do you feel extra sweaty right now?
Right, can
See,
you all tell?
As you get older, your body begins to change.
I was gonna ask Brow about that, actually. Maybe later, though.
Yeah, we don't.
Did
need to have
he
this
reply to your text?
Oh, did he?
He did. On your hologram device, you see that he responds, "Call me back as soon as you can."
Do texts on a holograph device just kind of float in the air for everyone to read?
No, they're just on the screen. You have a little bit more privacy that way.
Okay.
Brow asked us to call him back right away. Should I do that?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
probably.
What if we went out into like the property so your creepy mom can't creep on us?
No, yeah, we can go over in the garden or whatever.
The topiaries.
Yeah.
The
Wow, that's a large
topiaries,
word for you, Janet.
as you head over into the topiaries, they are themed around this single animal from Earth. Each of them, each
Is
of
it
the
a
Raccoon.
dog?
It's a raccoon.
each of
100% a
the
raccoon.
topiaries is shaped kind of like this little blob with the head of what looks like kind of a fox, except a short nose, and around the eyes it looks like it has sort of a bandit mask, and the tails of the topiaries are stripy. You guys don't have any idea what kind of earth animal looked like this, but every single one of these topiaries in the topiary section of the estate is themed after this rather odd looking earth animal.
Wow, what a rather odd-looking earth animal.
Yeah, my parents are weird. I don't know.
Do you know what kind it is?
No?
Well, I guess that's that.
Looks like a red panda to me.
It's a little fat for a red panda. It's like a garbage red panda.
Trash panda.
Trash panda, yeah.
Something like that. But surely nothing like that existed on Earth.
That would be ridiculous.
Maybe it's a small fox with a bandit mask on because it was robbing the other animals.
Whatever this is, it should definitely be our mascot because we rob the other animals. I mean, people.
I think I'll call it a slamboon.
Please don't make me say slamboon. Please let this be the only time that word is used.
It's official. We're called the slamboons.
No one else agreed to that.
I would like
and-
to roll convincing.
Everyone
Is there
else,
something to combat
yes,
that?
everyone else rolls spirit to combat Jonathan's
Oh,
convincing.
no.
Or I guess it's
Okay.
technically persuasion.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm taking a Benny.
Don't do that.
It's a 5 for me, dog.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh no.
That's a 23 for me.
No.
What?
There's no way.
How many times? Okay, what dice did you roll, and how many times did it explode?
So I rolled the 8 once, as well as the 6 once. The 8 exploded into another 8 for a total of
16.
16. Okay.
Which exploded again.
Which exploded again. And then I got my total.
Which would be a 7. Which,
Doesn't
the
explode.
fact that you didn't know how that mathed makes me
For those of
skeptical,
you at
but that's
home.
Okay.
23 minus 16 seems to be 7.
Keyword here is seems.
Seems.
We'll keep you posted as the story progresses.
Okay.
So I guess
Tune in next time to listen to us do basic math.
You guys can take bennies if you don't want to be called the Slangoons.
I'm not using a Benny to combat your Benny. I got a 9.
I also got a 9, and I thought that was pretty good.
Wait, but combined that means we also have a total of 23.
Hey.
Okay, so all of us don't
dang
like
it.
it.
Well, what does that mean? Does that mean that Jonathan gets to stick with the idea of a slamboon?
So Quest Jenkins is very sure that Slamboon is the...
Hold on, I wasn't rolling to convince myself.
No.
Sometimes when you convince other people,
But when you
convince
convince
yourself
other
too, you
people,
know?
you can convince yourself too.
Okay, so it's a Slamboon for me.
So it's a Slamboon for you. For the rest of the party, I don't know that they necessarily believe you based on your reputation, but you do make a compelling argument. Slamboon does sound like it could be.
It has a certain regal elegance to it. Ah, yes.
It could be what this
Slamboon.
creature was really called. It seems credible, anyway. Whether the group should be called after this animal is another issue entirely, but the identity of the animal in question seems like it could probably most likely be Slamboon.
There's no way I'm gonna remember this. I should give this up now.
If you say Slamboon
It's gonna
enough,
stick.
it's gonna stick.
I'm never going to forget this.
I'd like
so.
to roll to second guess myself.
Just second guess yourself.
Do your
Edit
darndest.
this section and cut it.
I got a 6.
You fail to second guess yourself.
Oh.
You are darn sure that it's called a Slamboon.
Yeah, guys, I'm pretty sure this was called a Slamboon. Like 100% sure this was called a Slamboon, and I'm 100% sure we should be the Slamboons.
Well, none of us are 100% sure about that, so you can call us that in your head if you want, but never say that out loud again.
But I did notice you all rolled low enough that you don't think it's a bad idea.
I will never admit that out loud, and there's no way you can make me.
I think you're misplaying your character based on how poorly you rolled.
I think I'm playing my character pretty true to character.
In the end, they are playing their character the way that I described the results, and as they say in the business, what I say goes.
As they say in the business, get railroaded.
Get railroaded, LOL.
As they say, Quest, don't rub the slamboon the wrong way.
Hey, maybe we can look it up later and right now call Browback.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Sketch. That's the first good idea you've had
I call Brow.
in a while.
Quest Jenkins, you attempt to call Brow on what device?
On my hologram device that
Okay.
I
You don't have
definitely
one.
have.
It got chopped in half when your fanny pack was cut in half, so
I thought RoboMom replaced it.
Robomom did
Oh,
not.
so if I remember correctly, the hologram device that Sketch has is something he specifically had as part of his character
Yeah.
when he created it.
Okay. I take his hologram device and call Brow.
I think it's attached to my wrist, but I had my hand held out to dial. So if you want to sweep in there,
I hit the connect call button.
before
So you-
he's finished entering Brow's ID. So the person who answers, you see their face come up, and they're like, Humdinger Refrigerator Supply. What can I help you with?
Hey, do you know what
I'm
this
gonna
bush is
shout,
called?
Slamboon!
Get slambooned, punk! And then I hang up.
That guy has my number now.
You see the phone ringing from
You're
from
supposed to
the.
always use #9 before you prank call Sketch. Come on.
I didn't know about that, okay?
You see the phone ringing from unknown number.
Don't answer that, Sketch.
Hang up and call Brow.
Brow answers right away and says, "Wow, are you guys okay?"
Yeah, we
Yes?
just got out of some high-stakes negotiation with our lives, as you can see.
Yeah, I was
So-
worried when I heard the phrase "high stakes negotiation." Is someone trying to like jump off of a cliff or a bridge
No.
or a tall
Not
building?
anymore.
Sketch greatly exaggerated the situation. It was never that high stakes. We're fine.
There
And
wasn't a laser cannon involved.
not in the negotiation. There wasn't.
I distinctly heard laser cannon said several times.
Yep.
But we're headed back now. So
What did you want to tell us?
Well, I just got some. Well, okay. How do I put this succinctly? I'm really not very good at stating things in a short way that is easily understood.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, we noticed because you aren't
Heard
stating
happily,
it.
is that you?
So I was talking to Niop, and Niop was playing around in the Sunrise Corporation databanks, and it turns out that there is some hints on the HackerNet that
If Janet could be sweating, she would be sweating profusely right now with how much she's nervous about this building.
something is going to happen. Something big is going to happen to Sunrise Corporation tonight. I don't know what
Is
it
it
is.
a merger?
It is indicated that it might raise the stock values of Sunrise Corporation significantly, but I'm not sure what exactly it is that's going to happen. But there are rumblings, is what Niop called them, and I figured you guys might want to know, since it seems like you guys are out in Sunrise Corporation territory, if I'm not mistaken.
So, raising stocks, are they gonna... Is their CEO, Elon Musk, gonna tweet a picture of a space truck?
No, it's it's nothing that trivial. It seems like it's going to be a radical change in the structure of the business, I think.
Oh, wait, serious suggestion here. Did they maybe get the AI that we stole?
That does
What?
seem like a plausible theory.
wait, how would they? Someone refresh my memory. I just drank a lot, so I'm not 100% here right now. How would they have had that? I thought we had that.
Well, remember when we got knocked out and then imprisoned, and then we didn't, and then we didn't have it?
I did forget about that. I did not remember that. Right. Okay, that's a bummer. Why did I not remember that? I don't know.
Maybe because you drink way too much and everything is a fog for you.
Well, that was a little close to home. Didn't appreciate that, but
Well, we are
plausible.
we are close to your home.
A
my-
butler droid comes out the rear entrance and
The rear of the Slamboon.
comes out into the Slamboon topiary garden from the rear of the house with a tray of alcoholic beverages and offers them around to the group and says, "Would anyone like some liquid refreshment?"
Yes, I would love all of them. and then I pour them all onto my mouth screen.
Janet.
I prefer a non-Newtonian fluid.
Miss Sienna, do you know when when a certain behavior changes from a habit into an addiction?
Yeah, I'd say it happened just now for Janet.
It might have been talking about you.
I guess I'd better go get more drinks. Let me know if there's anything I can
Thank
do for you
you.
folks.
No, wait. Do you know what's gonna happen at the gala tonight? Like, what's going on?
As far as I understand, it's just a party your parents are throwing to try and curry favor with some higher-ups in the company.
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
I mean, you've been to hundreds of these, Miss Sienna. I'm sure you know the drill,
Yeah, I know.
though it's
I know.
been years since you've allowed yourself to participate.
Yes. Yeah. We don't need to deep dive into my backstory right now. Yep.
Very well, Miss Sienna.
Waiter? Butler guy?
My name is Geoff.
Like Geoff?
Like with the G.
Like the widest way to spell Jeff?
No,
Yeah.
it's GE0FF.
Okay.
That's funny.
Joff, then. First off, do you know the actual name of these topiary creatures?
I'm afraid that information isn't accessible to me at the moment. I could go do some
It's classified.
I could go do some research and get back to you. The family has an extensive library. I'm sure I could find something.
That won't be necessary. We know it's called a slamboon.
Slamboon. That does sound credible.
I know.
Very well. I am at your command.
Follow-up question.
Yes?
Nope. Hang on.
Okay.
Joff,
I'm
hear me
okay.
out
I'm
here,
listening.
Joff.
I'm listening attentively.
Okay.
I am
good.
listening to you. To the words you are saying
My-
at this moment.
My friend Quest here ordered a non-Newtonian fluid. Now, he probably thought he was being clever, but what you should bring him is cornstarch and water, because that's a non-Newtonian fluid, and it'll be gross. So, just to serve him right for using words he
You
doesn't
want an oobleck?
know. For him, yeah, an oobleck shot. When you're done with the research, of course.
I'll have that right out to you as soon as I'm done with the slamboon research.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Are
Friends,
you guys done bullying the android?
I was clearly bullying Quest, excuse me.
You're right.
I am trying so hard to get this thing to go away so I can say something important.
Yeah, that's all. Bye. Thank you. Thank you very much, Jeff.
you're very welcome. Please let me know if there's anything else I can
Oh,
do
my
for
goodness.
you while you are here at the residence, Miss Sienna.
I'd like a list of the top 50 Earth creatures.
Nope.
The top 50 Earth creatures. I'm sure I can...
Is it by population?
by population order or by popularity?
By extinction order.
The first 50 Earth creatures to go extinct. Will do.
Goodbye. Thank you.
He wheels away.
Okay, so, Sienna, what are the odds that your parents...
Is everything okay over there, guys? Brow says.
You, maybe, it might be bad. Sienna, what are the odds that your parents' party is to announce the AI and that the AI is inside your house right now?
Now that I think about it, the odds is probable.
The odds is probable.
So, does this mean we're gonna have to go to the gala, or at least go back in there and try and find the AI?
If we offer to help set up, that might give us a good excuse to roam the house
I feel like
for a while.
there's not really a big place for us to set up. They have 9 million butlers, although they are short one.
Yeah, if we can off a few more of them.
No, what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to go back in there, say that I changed my mind, and that we do want to stay, and then I will immediately die because I do not want to do that. And then
Have you ever considered a fake apology?
fake apology. Yes, I'm well versed, but I don't want to do that.
Yes, a apology.
Fapology is
Maybe-
a different thing. We're not going to go into
No.
that.
You're saying to that. You, Questicle Jenkins, are saying to that.
It's
Questicle Wankins. So what if instead of me going back in there and doing a fake apology, that needs to stay as 2 words. What if I make Quest go in there and do it instead?
He is the best at charming people.
Yes.
And he's already on a watch list in this household.
Yep.
And if it goes bad, he can burn the house down.
No, don't need to do that.
Just
Suddenly
if
it turns
goes
into a
bad.
series of unfortunate events.
No, no fire. We don't need to burn the house down.
It's just good to have a backup plan in high stakes situations.
Sketch, that's not the backup plan. I will.
That is a good point, though. What is our backup plan, assuming that Quest's great way with people doesn't pan out and the fake apology doesn't work?
Then I will go in there and talk to her.
So it's like just do the same thing again, but with a different person until one of us
I mean,
succeeds?
we're going to start with the person that's good at it and then go to the person that needs to do it. And then hopefully that will cover it.
All right. Janet shrugs.
It sounds like you
You
guys.
and I won't have to be part of this.
It sounds like you guys have a plan. Anyway,
Is it the butler
No.
again? Oh, no.
this is Brow. I'm not a butler.
That's
I'm
Brow.
a scientist. Anyway,
one could say you're a butler of the truth.
I do not buttle the truth.
Nothing but all the truth.
Did you say something about truth butts?
Just shout out to my favorite podcast.
Okay. I love this apology plan. Let's do it.
Yep. Go for it, Quest.
All right. Well, you guys, call me back, please, as soon as you know anything more.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Now. Okay, bye. Now, Quest,
Okay.
don't kiss her hand again. That's gross.
All right.
Were you trying to, like, seduce her? Are you a gold digger?
No. I'm
Yes.
just a dapper fellow.
The butler comes wheeling back into the topiary garden. With
Mr. Butt.
with a with a silver tray, upon which is a shot glass full of cornstarch mixed with water, a
I knock it
non-Newtonian
back.
fluid. When you knock it back, it like slumps onto your face and then like dribbles into your mouth.
But if you try to swallow it, it'll go solid.
Ugh.
That's so gross. Quest is just gonna
I
choke right
spit
here.
it back onto the tray.
So, Jeff, I was actually wondering if you could take Mr. Jenkins here up to see my mother. He had a quick question he needed to ask her real fast.
A quick question that he needed to ask her real fast. Care to specify?
Well, it's a question
No.
that I would like to quickly ask her.
I see.
Yeah.
And it would be
Question.
too long to repeat it to you.
It would be
Yeah,
too
he
long for
needs
me
to
to
do it in
deliver the
person.
message. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. But before I do that, I do have to tell you, I did not find anything on slamboons in the library, and I also found that the first 50 animals on Earth to go extinct were protozoa, and probably more detail than you actually wanted. So,
No slamboons in the
no
archives?
slamboons in the archives, no.
Damn.
I'm
Are the
genuinely
archives
shocked.
incomplete?
That would be impossible.
Anyways, when can I see the lady of the house?
Yes, I will take you to meet her.
Thank you.
Oh, I forgot. Actually, as an android, I'm incapable of forgetting, but I seem to have not remembered one of your orders, and I don't remember which it was.
That was all.
I think the others asked for a different non-Newtonian fluid, such as ketchup, honey, custard, toothpaste, starch suspensions, cornstarch, paint, blood, melted butter, and or shampoo.
Ah, yes.
We don't need it.
I will have
Nope.
a glass of blood, please.
That's
No,
right.
No, she won't. Nope. We don't need any of those. Thank
Three
you. If you
large
can just take Quest
tankards
to
of
see my
blood
mom.
coming right out.
Nope. No blood. No blood. Thank you.
That's,
Cancel that.
Okay. I'll cancel that order.
Thank you.
Please, Mr. Jenkins, follow me. The butler robot wheels off at faster than your walking pace, but slower than your running speed.
The worst video game follow quests.
I try to follow him as he kind of clips through objects.
I yell after him to compliment her as much as possible, especially her forehead. She gets that redone a lot.
Okay.
No wrinkles. You won't see any wrinkles. Compliment that.
Okay.
Now I'm imagining that your mom is just the face from Doctor Who.
She will be one day.
Moisturize me.
Eventually, she will become that.
Can we speed up or slow down very slightly to get to Miss Bellingham?
Miss Bellingham is out in the topiary. Would you like me to take you to her?
Sorry, Mrs. Bellingham.
Ah, Ms. Bellingham
Ms.
is in her
Bellingham.
study. I will take you to her right away.
Do you know what she's studying?
She's working.
Well, you said she was in her study.
Yes,
So she's not studying?
she's working.
So it's more of an office.
Sounds better than worky.
It's a study. It's like an office, but for rich people.
Okay.
Please follow me, Mr. Jenkins.
I have been. We've been walking for like a minute now.
The robot gets to the bottom of the stairs and is just kind of rolling up and bumping against the bottom of the stairs. Please, follow me, Mr. Jenkins.
I start stepping into the first stair and then step back repeatedly. I don't really see what this is accomplishing.
The butler robot eventually just like runs out of battery, and another one comes to get it and take it to the charging station and says, "What were you trying to do? I'll send another one out to help you."
I'm trying to get to the study.
Ah, well, you can just go up the stairs and to the right. It's the first door on the right, at the top of the stairs.
So at the top of the stairs, the first door on the right, at the top of the stairs.
Yes.
Okay.
The first
do
door
that.
on the right, at the top of the stairs. Once you get to the top of the stairs, turn right, and it will be the first door you see.
Okay. I do that.
As you get to the door, you notice that it is closed, and a "Do Not Disturb" sign is hanging on the door.
Don't knock. Open it.
I ring the doorbell.
There is no doorbell.
Wow, railroad much?
Look, there was a doorbell under the welcome mat, but there's not a doorbell on the inside of the house.
I jiggle the handle.
It seems to be unlocked.
I knock on the door. Wait, no, hold on. I take the do not disturb sign and throw it down the stairs, and then I knock on the door.
Can't you read the sign? And you hear
what
footsteps
sign?
coming toward the door, and Ms. Bellingham opens the door, and she looks kind of angry and says, "Oh, I guess I didn't put up the sign. Mr. Jenkins, I thought you guys had left."
I thought we had left too, but I remembered that I needed to owe you an apology.
Word.
And while I am at it, might I mention your luxuriant forehead. In fact, it's so nice, I would consider it a 5-head.
Wow, Mr. Jenkins, you're so kind.
I know. I mean, thank you.
Look, how can I say this? I need you to get off my property because you make me feel afraid.
Nothing like direct, honest conversation.
I'm Ms. Bellingham. I'm thankful for your candor, and I hope this apology finds you well. I would like to apologize for making you feel afraid, as you mentioned in your previous sentence. Perchance, if I rolled a high persuasion roll, maybe you would re-invite me to your gala after I apologize more.
Perchance.
I rolled a 7.
Dear Mr. Jenkins, I cannot re-invite you to the gala at this time. However, I promise that my butler guards will not hurt you on the way out.
I feel like you've missed the point of my apology, and I'm sorry that I must apologize again because my previous apology was not apologetic enough. Your Grace.
I am not Your Grace, although I do have a rather graceful forehead, if I say so myself.
I would rate it 5 out of 5 forehead stars.
Wait, so that's only 4 head stars?
No, it's 5 out of 5 forehead stars.
You're a very confusing man.
And you're an intoxicating woman.
Oh my word.
Yeah, about the property thing, you're gonna have to get off of my property.
What is property but the mustache of the bank account?
So I don't mean to interrupt, but I feel like as soon as I sent Quest off to do this, I knew it was a bad idea. And so I, like maybe a minute after he left, I go after as well.
You make an interesting metaphor there, but I would say that I don't have a mustache, and yet I have property.
And
I think this is a good moment for me to interrupt the conversation.
And oh, look, it's your wonderful daughter who is here to also apologize and make up for years of lost time.
Oh, Sienna, you did come back. I thought you might.
Yes.
I also thought you might not, so I was kind of worried.
Yeah, well, you're right. I should have been around more. And I'm very sorry that I haven't been.
Let me stop you right there. I should have been around more, and I'm very sorry that I haven't been there for you, darling.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Now, will you please come to the gala tonight?
Yep, sure. Yep.
I'm glad you invited us. And I put my arm around Sienna with the biggest cheesy grin I can muster.
Oh, do your friends have to come to the gala?
Yeah, yep. If they can't come, I can't either.
We're a package deal.
Oh,
Ugh.
all right. Well,
might we be seen as a package of slangoons?
Nope, that's not a word. I'm sorry. He had some non-Newtonian fluid, so he's not himself right now.
have you been drinking ketchup again?
No, it was... hold on.
It was actually cornstarch.
It was blood.
This time.
That's...
Nope.
No.
It wasn't blood. It was not blood. Anyway, thank you so much. We will be there Do you have clothes that they could borrow?
Oh,
for it?
yes, certainly. I was hoping you would ask that. I didn't want them to show up to the gala in this.
Yeah, we can definitely figure that out. He will probably need to keep the cape on, though.
As long as
don't
it's
worry.
clean, I think that...
The cape stays on. That's what I tell all the ladies.
Yep, yeah, we can definitely get everyone looking much nicer than they usually
Well,
do.
I'm delighted. Your father will be very glad to hear you're staying as well. At least for the gala.
Yeah, just for that, then we're gonna have to go again.
That's just fine. Just please entertain yourselves on the grounds and find something good to wear and enjoy your stay here at home, I suppose.
I'm glad you finally accepted me into your life.
Yes, son, she says with like a terrible sigh.
No, what?
Oh, I was just trying to make him feel welcome, and it seemed like that was what he was going for.
No, he doesn't. It's okay. You can just call him that guy.
Okay.
And me and that guy are leaving now.
Okay, goodbye, Sienna and that guy. Now, where is that stupid Do Not Disturb sign?
I pick it up on my way down the stairs and tuck it under my cape.
All right, you guys are now allowed to explore the house and the grounds.
Cool.
I explore the house and the grounds.
As do I.
Wow, that you do a great job.
Really fleshing out the listener experience on this one.
Things get described in such rich detail, and you see all of the things, and you notice clues that you think might imply information, and then you spend time talking about the clues and developing character with each other, and then the gala starts, and you're at the party.
Can we have a dress up scene?
Yeah, we need a dress scene, though.
You can totally have a dress up scene. I want especially to hear about the makeovers of Quest and Janet, but I also want to hear about Sienna's, makeover and Sketch Thompson not wearing his school uniform for the first time ever in the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, not so fast.
Not so fast.
I think what Sketch wants to do, Sketch wants to remove his school blazer and place on a different blazer and call it good.
Okay. So as with all awesome mansions, especially old ones, which this one doesn't seem to be, but it does seem modeled after old mansions, so maybe this still applies. The basement and the attic are where the real happening clues are to be found. So my first stop is going to be trying to get into the basement some way, somehow.
Are you activating your Nancy Drew personality?
I don't have one of those, but if I did, it would kill itself with boredom.
Considering I grew up in this house, I feel like I know ways to the basement that are less traveled by droids.
Like the laundry chute.
Yep, like that.
Or the dumbwaiter.
I don't know why you're saying it like that, but yeah.
We already sent him off to the library. He's taken care of.
Got him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't help but hear you were talking about creative ways to the basement. I thought you
No,
might...
I already know.
This was all out of character.
Or was it?
It was. No, it was.
Sienna, you grew up here. You must know several non-traditional ways to the basement.
I sure do. For example, there's the laundry chute or the dumbwaiter. Which one would you guys prefer?
That's gonna be.
This was not scripted at all, I promise you guys.
I guess how big is the laundry chute? I maybe used that when I was little. I don't know if it would work as well for adults.
Big laundry.
If it can fit clothes that fit on you, then surely it can fit you.
Oh!
That was
Another
insult.
failed flirting attempt by Sketch.
I just thought that was physics.
Well, most of us aren't flat, Stanley.
And some of us are fat, Stanley.
I don't think any of us are that.
I didn't tell you guys this when I made my character, but Janet's actually an obese robot.
A robot with a really bad BMI.
Why did you get all this fat surgically attached to your metal body? What's the point of this?
So the dumbwaiter it is then.
I get in first.
Is it like one person per trip, or can we fit two people?
It's big enough for a large tray of food, so it's probably one person per trip.
Okay, that's fair.
I
Head on down, Quest.
I go down. And then I see...
An evil furnace that's in the basement of every
And it's-
80s movie that
And
involves
it's chomping
dumbwaiters.
its teeth ferociously. Yeah, so in reality, it's just really dark down here.
Janet, we need your eye beams.
It's getting dark in here, so turn on your eye beams. Janet's singing that to herself as she walks up the steps to the house and goes to where they are, where the dumbwaiter's at. And she starts going down, lowering herself down in the dumbwaiter. Too dark, I'm gonna turn my eye beams on. And then I get out and turn my eye beams on.
Janet, that was a great song. I feel like that could get a ton of play on the nets.
So I-beams are on. What's slapping my sensors?
Dude,
Photons.
this episode is off the rails.
Photons are just absolutely slapping your sensors right now. No, down here in the basement, you see there are all kinds of charging stations. There are 3 or 4 butler droids that are like on the charging stations. There is a big laundry machine that can do both washing and drying in the same machine.
It truly is the
It
future.
really is the future.
It'll even fold the laundry for you when it's done. There's not like a ton down here in terms of stuff that people would want to work with, but there's a lot of kind of computer systems for the Android staff and, wiring for the security systems and all kinds of other fun basement-y things down here.
Okay, I am going to call up... I'm assuming I brought Sketch with me. I didn't just leave him alone.
I
by
think
the
we're all down
Topiaries.
there.
I actually have something else I want to do. So I'm just going to sit back and not be down there.
Okay, well, I'm still going to... This is what Janet was going to do, is call up and say, hey Sketch, there's some... sorry, that's not my voice. Hey, Sketch, there's some security panel stuff down here. Maybe you could take a look at it. And then when she hears no reply, Janet will go over and check it out herself.
Okay. Go ahead and roll hacking or repairs. Depending on which one you choose to roll, tell me which one you choose. It will determine the kind of thing that happens.
I'm trained the same in both, so I will use
Okay.
hacking. Because if it's not working well, I don't want to repair it to work better. That's a 5.
Okay. In hacking the security panel, you get access to video feeds and audio feeds all over the house. And on one of them, you can see what looks to be an infrared image of yourself and Sienna and Quest standing in the basement.
Oh, Sienna's with us. I forgot that. So it's like it's infrared is like thermal.
Yeah, it's not like totally thermal, but it's like the kind of black and white footage that you might see on like a security camera in the dark.
Yeah, or like when they film lions at night on Animal Planet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna point at it and I'm gonna go, guys, look, we're in an episode of Ghost Hunters. That's pretty cool.
Hey, demons, it's your boy.
If there's anyone here with me right now, say a thing.
One of the charging butler droids says, "A thing."
I knew there was ghosts down here.
Just a butler droid. I'm gonna look around, but I don't think it's down here.
Go ahead and roll research.
Research. What about notice?
Notice is for noticing things that are obvious. Research is for finding things that are not obvious.
Okay.
So if you're looking for something that's obvious, then you can roll notice.
It probably wouldn't be obvious, I guess. Yeah, that's a 1.
Yeah, you're unable to learn anything about the whereabouts of a 1 meter by 1 meter cube AI supercomputer by looking around at your surroundings down here in the basement.
Cool.
Before I leave the security panel, I'd like to roll hacking again to try to route all of the audio from the security interfaces to the guest bathroom.
Okay, go ahead.
And what I mean is pick up. So like you could still key in. Like it's not going to be playing all of the sounds of the house.
I thought that's what you meant.
That would be pretty funny. No, I'm talking about picking up all the audio, so we can basically talk anywhere in the house, and as long as we're not next to like one of the butler androids, we can be
or the guest bathroom.
We can be pretty sure we're not being listened into.
Okay, fair enough. Go ahead and roll hacking.
It's a smart solution.
10.
Yeah, the all of the audio feeds are now pointing towards the one of the main floor guest bathrooms.
Haha, someone might hear a poop sound.
And Sketch Thompson, we're going to jump over to you.
Okay, so my logic is that if they're running the AI somewhere in the house, then they're probably using a lot of electricity.
Okay.
So I want to look around the outside of the house for like an electricity meter.
Okay.
And I also want to call NIOP and see if she can find out what the typical amount of electricity usage for a house like this should be.
Okay. Very nice.
Can you just go to Space Zello for that?
Maybe she'll web scrape it. You don't know.
So yeah, as you go out and around the house, you do find the power meter, and it seems to be turning fairly rapidly, compared to at least what you're used to. And you wanted to call NIOP?
Yeah, because compared to what I'm used to, I've never lived in a house with an army of robot butlers, so I wouldn't really have a frame of reference for what's normal for this kind of house.
Okay.
Hey, NIOP, can you get some info for me real fast?
Yeah, what do you need, Sketch?
I'm looking for typical electricity usage for a house like this. The one I'm at. I'm sending you my location.
Okay, wow, you're a nice part of town. How'd you get there?
I was...
Oh, that's right, Laser Cannon Man. I forgot. I was busy playing chess. So, yeah, let me do some looking. Wow, these places use a lot of power. They must be running like a whole army of android butlers or something.
Something like that. And generating non-Newtonian fluids in the kitchen?
Oh, no, that's easy. You can just do that with bottles of ketchup.
You get those numbers yet?
Yeah. The first number that I'm seeing here is 5. Is a typical number.
5 power units per time unit. That seems right.
Yeah, that's 5 BTUs per
Gigawatts.
parsec. No. Wait. That's a measure of distance. Oh no, that still works. Per parsec of planetary movement,
Right. Yeah, I figured.
which corresponds to an amount of time. So it's the time portion of, yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And what is the meter reading?
It looks to be 6. So I don't know. Maybe they're using a little more than normal.
All right. And now that we're in the age of the Internet of Things, are you able to trace where the power is being used in the house?
Sadly, I'm not. They have some kind of security system that might take me a while to get through.
Dang, that's a shame. Well, all right. Thanks for the help.
Yeah, do you want? I mean, I can try to get through if you want. It'll just take me a minute.
Yeah, just send me a message if you find anything.
Okay. Like top priority, or like should I finish my game with Brow?
Are you close to done?
I mean, we're kind of halfway through.
Yeah, I would maybe a little higher priority than that.
Okay, fair enough. All right, we're going to cut back to the basement.
I just opened a random cardboard box, and it just has broken tech convention trinkets.
Oh, like they went to like the Nevada whatever tech convention.
Yeah,
and
it's got like weird pens and branded bouncy balls, a lot of lanyards,
Light up
very
business
small
cards.
frisbees. Yep, flashlights that only work for about 2 weeks.
What about those things you can like clip to your belt and then like attach an ID card to, and then like elastic roll it out and then let it go and it snaps back. You know what I'm
there's
talking
lots of
about?
those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely tons of those.
I'm grabbing handfuls of those and putting them in my bottle compartment.
Oh, Janet's inspecting the box with me as well.
What you got over there?
Looks like some business convention things.
Wait, this implies that this implies that Quest Jenkins is familiar with the kinds of swag that you get at a business convention.
Hey man, Quest was a bounty hunter for quite a while before this. You don't know if he had any jobs at business conventions.
He was trying to start an app.
Okay.
On the side, it was a side thing.
It's like Tinder, but for like bounty hunting jobs. You swipe if you want to kill them.
Yes. It never really took off though, because we required social security number, birth date, and where you live, and your phone.
And you also had to agree to be killed by them.
Yes. You both had to swipe on each other. It was really tough.
Yeah, I'd get killed by that guy. That's cool.
Wow, sounds like a game changer.
Do they have those like cool elastic or whatever spring-loaded badge holders?
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 here.
Let me get at that, bro.
While they're doing that, I think I'm gonna go back up the dumbwaiter and head upstairs to start searching my dad's office or around there for more
Bye.
likely places. I'm gonna say bye, guys. Don't get caught.
Where are you going? I want to come with.
Oh, you look busy, so
Well, I mean, I was just rifling through some of your things.
it's not my things.
Oh, cool. So then it's fine then, yeah?
Yeah, but I'm leaving.
Okay, well, I'm coming
You're
with you.
just slowly like pulling the thing up and like the gap between. So
Yeah.
pretty soon they're just talking to your sneakers as they're like slowly disappearing.
Yep.
Okay, once you get upstairs, you said you wanted to go to your dad's office.
Well, if Quest wants to come with me, then I obviously have to wait for him. But yes.
You don't have to wait for him. He can grab onto the bottom of the dumbwaiter.
Or he can just
Okay, then I
bring
don't
the
wait for him.
dumbwaiter down and then bring himself up.
Oh, yeah, because it's
I
one
wait
person
for
anyways.
it. I go about the dumbwaiter in the regular way. The way regular people ride dumbwaiters.
Always wanted to do that.
All right, so you get to your dad's office door, and you see that it also has a "Do Not Disturb" sign. And go ahead and roll notice.
Okay. 5.
Listening at the door, you don't hear any sounds inside.
Okay. I lightly knock the way that android butlers do.
No response.
Okay, then I just go inside.
Upon opening the door, you find that your dad's office is completely empty. No furniture, no files, no papers, nothing. Not even a desk or chairs.
That's weird.
Did he get eaten by the quantum computer?
I don't
I feel like that's a
think
pretty big
so.
jump.
That's a very big jump. Is Janet with us too?
No. That was out of character.
That's really weird. Did my mom kill my dad? Maybe. I wouldn't put it past her. I say all this as I'm thinking out loud. Is this one of those cool mansions where there are sometimes secret rooms?
Absolutely.
Do I know of secret
You know of a
rooms
couple.
Okay. Is there one attached to my dad's office?
Not that you know of, but you do know that there's one behind the parlor fireplace. And you also know of one that is underneath the stairs on the first floor. You kind of go into the stairs, and then it leads you to this like secret kind of lounge room in the house.
I'm gonna go head for the one behind the fireplace first.
Okay. In the secret room behind the fireplace, you find that it's just as you left it from when you were a younger girl and would come in here to hide out.
Well, it's good to know that no one has disturbed this place. Is Quest cool with going into a room behind a fireplace?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now I would like to go to the one under the stairs.
Okay. In the kind of secret lounge under the stairs, you do find your dad. He is chowing down on some caramel popcorn. Just chowing down on some caramel popcorn and watching old Earth soap operas.
Okay. Hello?
Oh, who? Oh, Sienna, you came home.
Just for the night, yeah. What are
I'm-
you doing?
I am taking a me day. I'm kind of stressed about the gala tonight. I'm worried about whether it's going to go right, and I wanted to spend some time in a secret place where I could unwind and try to relax.
Yep. All right. A couple quick questions, and then I'll leave you to your days of our lives. Why are you worried about the gala? Mom just said it was like a regular type of shindig that you guys do all the time.
It is, but something big's going to happen tonight, and I hope that it goes how we thought. I made some deals with some people, and I don't know if your mom is totally aware of how they went down, but it could be a really big opportunity for us if everything goes as planned. But if it doesn't, then, yeah, bad things.
Speaking of big opportunities, I'm attending the gala tonight with an invite from your wife. Is there a big opportunity for me to borrow some of your very dapper clothing?
Well, I mean, seeing your mustache and your space cape, I don't think it gets much better than that. But
Oh, thank you, sir.
if you're sure, I mean, I do have a few spare tuxedos. I'm sure you could try on. They
Well,
might fit
I was thinking mustache, cape with a tuxedo underneath.
you. Yeah, sure. Yeah, certainly.
Great. Can you tell me where to find those?
They're in my bedroom. Ask a butler droid. They'll help you.
Great, thank you.
Yes, this is my friend Quest.
I like his mustache.
By the way, not some. Of course you do. Dad, what is the big thing that's gonna happen tonight? If you tell me, then maybe I can talk it up or help you out with it.
Well, you know, Sunrise has always been big into the robotics technology sector, and we've had an opportunity come by that would really increase our efficiency of production as well as the behaviors of some of our latest robot models. And, I came into this opportunity not exactly legally. It implements some things from another corporation, and, well, I can't give too much away, darling. You know how it is.
Right, yeah. I have seen some things on the news, though, about Photonid and how they're missing something.
Oh, yes, shame about that, right? I hope you weren't involved in that, darling. There was something about a group of 4 people, a man with a mustache, a girl with blonde hair, a really old android, and some kid.
Yeah, it's amazing how many groups of people actually are made up of people like that.
Yeah, so many groups of people just like that.
Okay. Also, why is your office weird? Why is it empty?
Well, I might have been fired a little bit.
What?
Oh.
Well, by who?
More
It was-
importantly, by whomst?
It was Bob. It was Bob Regan's. You remember him from the functions, I'm sure.
Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah, he's kind of lame. Anyway, he got me fired so that he could take my position, and I'm pulling this to prove to Sunrise that I'm worth rehiring, and that Bob's the one that should have been fired and not me.
Okay. Sorry to hear about that.
Your mother doesn't know.
Hope everything goes
you
well
won't tell
tonight.
her, will you?
No.
Oh, good. I'm glad that our secrets can stay between us, Sienna.
Yep, me
Now,
too.
if you'll excuse me,
Always
I've
loved
got
that.
10 more episodes to watch before the gala tonight, and I have to know what happens next.
Yeah, me too. Count me in.
Oh, you
Nope,
want to come
I
sit
will
down?
be
I've got
taking
another 15-pound bag of caramel corn.
Oh, that sounds great.
You know
Thank
what?
you so much.
No, you look so busy, Dad. I don't want to intrude on your me time. We're gonna go get that tuxedo for Quest.
I think we need some us time.
I like this mustache friend of yours. You should bring him here more often.
I will not be doing that. But I'm glad that you like him. I'm once again dragging Quest by his cape out of the room.
I'm still trying to go in, and so it ends up kind of like I'm moonwalking out.
Ah, yes, Michael Jackson. Very famous dancer from the Earth era.
Yeah.
Well, I guess since you won't let me have some us time with your dad, we should probably go get some
No,
cool
I'm not.
outfits.
And here's where we need to insert some classic makeover montage music from an early 2000s film. And we're all going to try on some really silly outfits, like a lobster costume. Why would we be wearing that? And our friends will be like, no, shaking their head like, that's a silly outfit. And then finally we come out in the right one and they're like, oh, hell yeah, and give us the thumbs up.
I have a kind of brown 70s looking suit. Well, I guess it's a tuxedo, but it's brown with bell bottoms. And, of course, my blue cape with a blue bow tie. No,
Cummerbund?
a blue bolo tie.
Yes.
And
Cummerbund?
yes, of course, blue cummerbund. So it's kind of this brown and blue theme with cowboy boots on.
Dang.
Do you have a cowboy hat?
Ooh, I think I do.
I think you do too.
Wow, that is a signature look.
It is, and I look
Now you look like a classy gunfighter.
I look great. And no fanny pack. I ditched the fanny pack.
Well, when you have
Well, yeah, because you couldn't have the fanny pack.
when
in.
you
of
have
course.
suit pockets, you don't need a fanny pack.
Of course.
Okay.
Do suits have lots
So
of pockets?
many.
Inside the
Yeah, they
jacket.
do.
Oh yeah.
That's why I
You get,
lose.
like,
That's why I lose my mask every single Sunday.
yeah, you
I was going to say
Oh,
your
yeah.
credit
get
card.
3 on the outside. So you have chest pocket and 2 of those side pockets. And then you have...
An infinite number of pockets on the inside.
I have a suit with 5 pockets on the inside.
That's some freaking bull.
It's
shit
amazing.
compared to what girls have
And
on
then
dresses.
you get 4 in your pants. Mm-hmm. 5 if you're
No.
lucky and get the extra little inner pocket.
Coin pocket, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, coin pocket. That's what I was going to say.
yeah. Compare that to what Sienna's outfit probably has, which is several fake pockets with no actual pockets sewn in.
Pockets, if you will.
Yes, there's not even fake pockets. There's
Nothing.
nothing.
What is the outfit that you ended up choosing, Sienna?
Give us a couple silly ones first.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, first I come out in a lobster outfit. That's crazy.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Why do I even
Thumbs
have
down.
that?
Yeah, so you come out and I'm like, huh? And then you go back in
Yeah,
and you
I'm
come
like-
out and it's a penguin suit.
After you having already tried on the lobster suit and the penguin suit, you're confused that she's trying them on too?
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with that. Why do I even have these in my closet? I don't remember getting them. Is this even my closet? Then I come out in like a big 80s prom dress with like super puffy sleeves and a big old bow at the waist. And I am the one who looks in the mirror and I'm like, no way. I'm not wearing this. Even if other people are like, yeah, that's cool. I'm like, no. And then I go back in and then I just come out in like some basic white girl strapless sparkly gown.
The old fabric tube.
A tube of fabric.
No, it's like kind of poofy a little bit.
Poofy
Oh, it's a
tube
little
of fabric
poofy.
held up by your chest.
Gotta be able to move. Yup. That's how girl outfits work, unfortunately.
While this transformation montage is happening, Janet is going to go try to find a sketch so that they can share what they've found so far. Unless we're supposed to all montage at the same time, in which case Janet will not do that.
Oh, yeah, I assumed I found you guys before the montage.
No, Janet walks in a little bit later. She walks in as I'm coming out in the penguin suit, and she's like, what?
Yes, girl. That's an amazing Slamboon outfit.
Nope, this is penguin. And as time has worn on, my slight convincing in my head that it was called the Slamboon is starting to fade and wear off. So I'm not so sure that that's what it's called anymore.
You're skeptical of Slamboon.
Yeah, it's been enough time that I'm starting to doubt myself. No, not
That's
myself. I'm starting to doubt Quest.
That's a shame. It's a real shame.
Sketch is never skeptical of anything, and by this point he's actually heard that slamboons were the original inspiration for zombie makeup.
Impressive.
A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one.
Does Sketch go through with his plan to just wear a different blazer?
Sketch goes to get dressed, and first he comes out wearing like a referee uniform with like a whistle around his neck.
Yes.
Does he have cleats on too?
Yeah, for sure he's got cleats on. Like,
Well, one cleat.
oh,
on.
that's true. One cleat on. Actually
Ooh,
found
brutal.
a little disc, like a cleat disc, to go on his peg leg.
Why was that laying around?
Who knows? He goes back and changes again and comes out wearing like a Halloween costume that looks suspiciously like Janet. Yeah, so on the third try, Sketch comes out again wearing his school uniform, but instead of his regular blue navy blazer, he's got like a maroon velvet coat on.
Ooh.
With coattails that go down to the calf.
Ooh. Well,
Ooh, dang.
you said calf. I was going to say, well, calf, but it's actually...
Beat you to it.
You're going Benjamin Franklin all up in this party.
Who?
You're going the dude on the $100 currency from Old Earth.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Never mind. Nope. Just, I like your outfit. It looks very nice.
But that currency that you're talking about is green, and this coat is clearly maroon, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you gonna still wear the shorts?
Well, yeah, they're the only formal shorts I have, and your dad's clothes didn't fit me.
All right.
You could try one of Miss Sienna's older outfits.
Yeah, I have slacks from when I was little.
You have short slacks?
No, I mean like you could just wear long pants.
Or you could make them into cutoff slacks.
That might work. Here's the thing. Pants are actually really
Nope.
uncomfortable with this peg leg.
I guess I didn't think about that.
Plus, it freaks people
I was-
out if they don't see it from a distance. They get up close and see it, and they're like, ah, metal ankle.
I guess you're
It's
the
a whole
expert.
thing.
As someone who also has metal ankles, that's happened to me pretty often too.
A true bonding moment.
All right,
Janet, do you want to borrow something of mine?
Let me explore this beautiful closet of indeterminate ownership. Okay, first Janet's gonna come out in nothing. Just
Oh my... Janet,
just nothing.
Oh, never mind.
She doesn't have robot titties.
True. My robot is not a anatomically human robot. Okay, and then I go back in after looking in the mirror and going, too real. And then I'm gonna come out in a shark suit, like a shark outfit, like a mascot suit. And Janet's gonna spend a good 5 minutes debating whether this is the one for her.
Janet, that's not the one. It's not the one for you.
Janet decides that she agrees with Sienna and removes the shark costume, and then spends a long time, and you hear lots of digging sounds and frustrated little robot noises, and
A
then
random cat meows somewhere.
and runs out of the closet. And Janet comes out in a balaclava ski mask and a 2-piece black tracksuit with 3 stripes on the sleeves and the sides.
Is there also
of the tracksuit.
a 3-striped AK that comes along with that?
No, that's what she was frustrated about. She couldn't find the AK to match.
Or how about a T-shirt underneath that says "Bliat"?
Yes, there is that, but because that is a strong swear word in Russian, she has zipped the tracksuit up to protect the young eyes. And Janet goes up to the mirror and crouches in front of it and makes sure that it's the flat foot crouch, because heels in the sky, Western spy. And she goes, "Da." And that's all I can do in Russian. And then stands up and does a little twirl for the group. This is my outfit.
That's very unique and will definitely not alarm rich people.
It's very you.
Aw, thanks.
But maybe lose the mask.
No, I gotta keep the mask on.
Well, then just be prepared for people to tightly clutch their pearls when you're around them.
I'm counting on it.
Okay.
All right, you guys come down the stairs, and it looks like you're just in time for the gala to start. The gala is beautiful. Expensive-looking robotic dancing chandeliers lend an ambiance of whimsical levity to the ballroom and the surrounding areas. Artificial fireflies are floating around lazily outside in the gardens, and the guests, each dressed to impress in fashion both classic and progressive, are enjoying the pleasant conversation, android jazz, and light atmosphere. Butler robots wheel around offering small drinks and tiny bite-sized foods to guests, including allegedly real Black Forest ham. How it could be from the Black Forest is unclear, as the ham industry there hasn't existed for at least a couple of weeks now, having been displaced by Photonid's recent Scorched Earth campaign in the area. People, however, seem delighted with the outfits that the party is wearing. Even Janet, in her simple 3-striped tracksuit, is seen as well-dressed for the occasion. Many of the most famous and infamous leaders of Sunrise Corporation are here, and everyone seems to be having a good time. Then, Mr. Bellingham tings his knife against a champagne glass. "Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad that you came to our gala tonight. Please, I hope you are enjoying yourselves. I have something of an announcement to make, and if you'll do me the honor of a few minutes of attention, I'm sure it will only make the party better for you. As some of you may know, I was recently restructured within the corporation. My loyalty, though, has always lain with my family, my friends, and most of all, my company. I really wanted to impress you all, so I found an opportunity that will make Sunrise more efficient and competitive than ever before, and could be considered a revolution of robotic manufacturing. It is my privilege and honor to introduce you to... Oh no. The lights flicker and then go out, and a terrible chill floods into the ballroom. One by one, the butler droids deactivate, and they lose balance and fall to the floor, their trays of champagne and fancy tiny foods scattering between and around the awestruck guests' feet. Even the artificial fireflies fall out of the air, and it becomes unnervingly silent. Something terrible is about to happen.
Hey folks, I just wanted to jump in and give you a heads up that our next episode is going to be same storyline, but a couple of different characters to see what else is going on and kind of give you a little bit of a picture of the events at play in Indenia. So Brow, Niop, Oberon, and sources tell me that Jerry himself will be played by our regular cast, but I will be the Dungeon Master. World master building in front of everyone, which I've never done before, so it'll be interesting to say the least. And once again, thanks for listening. If you haven't already followed us on Instagram at cac.rpg, make sure you do that. We post memes, we post videos, And generally, that's where you can find us if you want to get in touch and share art or other cool things. And if you really, really like our podcast, you could subscribe to our Patreon. Donating a couple bucks each month helps us pay for production costs and other fun like that, including paying for art. We've got some stickers in the works that we'll be able to provide hopefully soon, depending on when our artist finishes them. See you guys next time on Choose a Choice.